Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems and putting clips on the YouTube. The math problems from this book here, the official SAT study guide. You should have this book if you're preparing for the SAT. If you don't have one, buy one immediately from any of the bookstores, or you can buy it from me. There are 8 exams, as I said, in this book. Each exam has 3 sections, so there are altogether 24 sections. And I have put together a DVD of solutions to math problem in every single of these 24 sections. If you wish to purchase the DVD to any of this particular section in any exam, just send me an email at go to this website at www.prep4sat.com. prep4sat.com. Send me an email, tell me which exam, which particular section, and I will send you out the DVDs. If you wish to purchase the entire set, the whole 24 DVDs, the whole set of 24 DVDs, which will contain the solutions to all the maths problem in the entire book, you're more than welcome to have that as well. I also do private tutoring, personal private tutoring in the state of Connecticut. If that is something what you're interested in, again, send me an email and we'll talk. It doesn't matter where you're located, I'm willing to go anywhere. Let's solve this problem. The problem that I'm about to solve appears in exam number 8, the very last exam, section number 5, page number 859, question number 16. It says in the picture above, so let me draw the picture then, before I go any more. And I have to pay attention to how the picture is drawn. Alright. We are told that in the picture above, the graph shows the graph of a quadratic equation, quadratic function h, whose maximum value is at 2. So here is 1, and here is 2. So that's going to be the maximum value. And it goes somewhere here. Something like that. Mine is not drawn very nicely. Look at the picture in the book and you will get a better idea at it. Don't look at my picture. So this is the maximum value. What is the question asking? If h of a is 0, which of the following could be the value of a? H of a is 0, which means the value of the function is 0. Question simply is, where does it happen? Well, where do you think the value of this function, the green line that I drew here, is 0? At 2 places. Right here and right here. Right here and right here. So we have to find out the value of these 2 points here, this one or that one. Obviously they are not going to be both in the answer choices, because there is only one answer choice. But that's all it is. Let's see, what can we do? So it happens at 2 places. I'm going to give these points name. Let's call it A and B. H of A is equal to 0 at 2 places. At 2 places, point A and point B. Now the first thing you should notice is, I'm going to give this point a name so I can talk about it. Let's give this point a name, let's call it C. The first thing you should notice is that this picture is symmetric. Not only it is symmetric, but it is drawn to scale. Then how do I know that this picture is drawn to scale? Because it does not say at the bottom of the picture that it is not drawn to scale. Since you have this book in front of you, and I hope you do have the book in front of you, this particular page, take a quick look at question number 15, right next to it on the next column there, on the left-hand column, and you will see that underneath question number 15, underneath the triangle, there's a caption there that says it is not drawn to scale. The rule in the SAT is very simple. The rule is that all the picture on the SAT that are given to you, they are all drawn to scale unless you are told otherwise. If there is a caption that is not drawn to scale, then of course it's not drawn to scale. But if there is no caption, then it is drawn to scale. Of course. That tells, and it's symmetric, this picture is symmetric. That tells me that from here to here, see, this is 2, this is 1, this is 0. That tells me that this guy is more than 2. This guy is more than 2. That means this has to be more than 2 as well. Not only that, but I also know this is negative. I also know that it's negative. So I'm going to make a note here. The distance from A to C, distance from A to C is more than 2, which means that the distance C to B has to be more than 2 as well, because it's symmetric. Therefore, that concludes that, I'm getting very close to it, that tells me that, sometimes I make it too complicated, I don't know why. Therefore, A is, this f of A right here, is either negative, as we can see here, it's negative, or A is more than 4. It has to be more than 4 because from here to here is more than 2. This distance from here to here is more than 2. B to C, as I point out here, distance from C to B has to be more than 2. Has to be more than 2 because distance from A to C is more than 2. This is 1, and this intercept, the x-intercept, appears in the negative side. So those are the two only possibilities. It either has to be negative or has to be more than 2. There you go, we are done. As you look at the answer choices, A is -1, so that would work. And B is clearly not the answer. B is 0. Obviously, as you can see, when x is 0, this guy, the value of the function is not 0 when x is 0. So that's the silly answer. That's a sucker answer, Joe Blog answer. 2 is a nonsense because 2 is where it's maximum. And 3 and 4 are not going to work because, as we said before, it has to be more than 4. A has to be more than 4. The only answer choice that works here, is A. That's all. These are not possible. 3 and 4 are not possible. It has to be more than 4. And 2 is not possible. 2 is silly because that's where the maximum happens. And 0 is just a sucker answer. It's just silly. 0 would be right here. 0 would be right here. That's not it. So the answer is A. I hope you found this helpful. As I said before, it's not the math. It's just a matter of realizing what it is that is being asked, and matter of paying attention and having the concentration here. And sometimes the things are too simple and I try to explain them, they get more complicated. But that's what it is. It's a very straightforward question. This is more than 2, therefore that has to be more than 2. And this is negative, which means that the x-intercept either has to be negative or more than 4. Because from here to here is 2, this guy has to be more than 4. There are no other answer choices. There is nothing more than 4. This is the only negative answer is A. Alright? Send me email, post comments on the YouTube if you like. If you wish to get my clips right away as soon as I upload them, subscribe to the channel. And send me email if you wish to hire me for private tutoring, or if you wish to purchase the DVDs, or if you need to buy the books. Either the official SAT study guide or the vocabulary book, the vocabulary energizers. Go to my website, click on vocabulary books, and you will see all the books that I use there when I do private tutoring. Thank you.